Aunt Violet and I are going to Laredo. Are you?
No.
Oh, to Far Valley then?
Nope, wrong again.
Well, where?
The Paso Bravo.
Oh, well, where's that?
But this stage ain't headed for Paso Bravo.
I know.
Wells Fargo runs south through the next outpost. You might be able to catch that. But it don't run all the time.
Yeah.
Afternoon.
Are you thirsty? Little water?
Thanks.
That'll be $1. You see, things cost a lot on the frontier. Of course, if you ain't thirsty...
$1. That water's good. One more.
Want whiskey?
No, thanks.
Same price as water.
Ain't much for whiskey. Thanks the same.
Just so my customers don't think I'm being too hard or taking advantage of them on the second round, I only charge half price.
Real honest.
Oh, I make out all right. Going to Paso Bravo?
Yeah, long ways to go yet?
Oh, good 20 miles, eh? You'd be better off with a pair of irons. Just happens I got 2 Colts.
I don't wear no weapons.
Yeah, in this sun, that walk ain't gonna be any too pleasant. Wanna buy a horse? Or a mule?
Could use a mule.
Yeah. I got a mule, and her name is Sal. 15 years on the Erie Canal. She's a good old worker and a good old pal. 15 years on the Erie Canal. That's $100.
$100? But a mule don't cost no more than $20.
Sure, but you see, it's
Yeah, I'm with you. Things cost more here on the frontier.
Yeah. She, moves pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure taking your money.
Well, now, who's to say I won't just kill you and take both the mule and my money out of here?
My friend. Want a cigar? Only $1.
Oh, thanks. I'm better off with my own.
Ah, that's a good-looking cigarillo.
Here.
What's it cost?
Nothing. I'm not a salesman. It's free.
I bet I could sell that for $2. I won't, though. Nothing like a good smoke. On a house.
So long.
I wish you luck, my friend.
Carter, Wilson, either you come out or we're coming in to get you. I guess that'll teach you not to mess around with Ackenbar.
Sheriff, maybe you'd like to give us a reward for getting rid of these two horse thieves, huh?
Yeah, and you should make us your deputies. I do swear to faithfully perform my duty and to uphold the laws of the...
How do I know them two are the real horse thieves?
Hear that, Counselor? Why, it sounds as if he was accusing us.
Sheriff, I would, seems to me that Clark here and the rest of Ackenbar's hands were justified in to kill these two men here.
Did you hear the old goat? Hooray for the counselor!
Well said, Counselor. Ackenbar won't forget this.
Thank you. I might add that the burial course will come out of the...
Yeah, I get you. Come out of the town treasury, so that settles everything.
Hey, now listen. I live in this town too, and what's more, I pay your taxes. If you're going to clean up, Counselor, what are you waiting for? The first piece of business is the front of my locale.
Well, boys, you here?
All right, the show's over, girls. Go on inside. You too, Danny.
Guess the best thing to do is go in and have a drink.
Hold on there. Somebody killed my mule, buddy.
Who did it?
He was caught in the middle of your battle.
They ought to pay. It's their fault.
Those two ain't the ones who did it. You see, the mule was hitting the right side of the head, and you were over on the right.
Say, who are you? Tell me how come you don't pack no gun.
That's my business.
Okay, stranger, what's one mule? Let's have a drink. I'm buying.
Thanks, but I ain't much for liquor.
My word, I think we got a dude here. You don't pack a gun, man never drinks, but for Pete's sakes, he sure knows a good cigar.
All right, now, what about the mule?
Well, I'm easy, stranger. Don't want to see a man crying over his mule. Ackenbar is paying the bill.
Mule cost $100.
What's that? Why, you're crazy. A mule don't cost more than $20.
That's what a mule's worth, yeah. But this mule cost $100, you see.
Are you saying that maybe Ackenbar pinches his pennies?
$100? Ackenbar don't pinch his pennies.
You better hold on to it, dude. His funerals around here run a little high.
Right, Seaman here. Not all right? Gonna be up long?
Till the next stage out.
Oh.
Who's Ackenbar?
The big boss.
What up?
Everything.
Including this hotel?
Not yet.
He own the sheriff?
Not much sheriff can do. He's all alone. Got a half-wit for a deputy.
Sounds like Ackenbar's got this town hogtied.
Yeah.
Make sure you buck him up against the wall, baby. Let's buck him up against the wall. Shake him up.
A slow song, John.
No good. Something nice. Wait, it's no good. Shake him up. You're only shaking him up nice there. Hey, Rosie's gonna sing a song. Sing here.
Se ne va la mia vita, come il fiume, e il vento, la luna. Eppure non ho fretta, non ho fretta. Mi spingono i ricordi e non mi aspetta nessuno. No, non voglio perdermi, lontano non so dov'è, ma passare nei tuoi occhi, arrivare al tuo cuore.
Whiskey? Just cider.
Just cider.
Se ne va la mia vita, come il fiume. Non mi aspetta nessuno. Nessuno. Nessuno.
Come on now, boys. Let's have a big cheer for Rosie. Three cheers for Rosie.
Bring your hat there, Grandpa. Needs a little airing out.
Don't move, Danny.
Real fine.
Hey, ain't no lady, honey child. What are you standing for?
Sit down, pretty boy. Didn't you hear your mother?
Come on, you dumb goat. How often do I have to tell you? No firing off guns in the bar here.
We make a pretty boy afraid.
Let the kid alone, Hammerhead, and that goes for all of you. Now follow me. I'll buy you fellas a drink, but then beat it.
Well, that's what you might call a pretty poor way of showing Southern hospitality, but I'll take the drink anyways.
Hey, well, look who's here. You decided to drink our money away, huh? Don't tell me you drink cider. But not even my grandmother would drink this stuff.
Come on, have a drink. And when you're with men, you could at least pretend that you're one, too. Come on, fella.
Mister, I already told you, I'm not a drinker.
Oh.
When I say drink, you drink.
Sometimes I wish that I was a man, Clark. I'd love to beat you to a pulp. What's the matter with you anyway? Ain't enough to kill two men in one day, is it? Have to push it. Well, no horseplay goes on in here, and Ackenbaum knows it. Now get out.
Calm down, Rosie. I ain't going to argue with you. Come on. Let's skid before Rosie bears down on us. Looks like you need a little bit more than a sheriff to hide behind. Now you'll find yourself a woman's skirts.
Get him, will you?
Fill her up. Tonight's a drinking night for me.
And me. Just cider. If you'll allow me, miss.
No, friend, not from you. Just remember, I don't go much for your kind. Not even when you go around without a pistol on. There, take your $1. You don't owe me nothing.
Is it you just don't like men, miss?
Get out, before I throw you out. And mister, stay out.
Evening. Awfully sorry, Mr. Hammer. Plumb forgot the hotel was all filled up for the night.
Was it Ackenbar's Umbras?
Afraid so. Who else?
I thought this hotel was yours.
Well, it is, but only because hotels don't interest Ackenbar. Not yet, anyway.
I'm going.
They'd burn my place down if I didn't go along with them. If you want a little advice...
No, thanks.
I'll give it to you anyway. If Ackenbar's boys are against you, you better just mount up and ride out of here pronto.
Howdy there, Rosie.
Easy, mister. Stay right there.
Maybe you didn't get the point of what I told you last night.
I got the point.
Well, then,
The window was open, is all.
You might have done better if you'd crawled into a 6-foot hole.
Calm down now, Danny. I think our guest is going to leave us. You can get back to work now. Go on.
You have a knack for giving orders.
occasionally I get results. You find the beds were all taken up at the hotel?
You figured it.
Say, how come those Akambai hands are after you?
Different ways of thinking.
Stay out of their way, then. Because they got a knack of putting men they don't like into Boot Hill.
Try not to forget that.
Where you headed now?
The Boot Hill.
It's not funny, mister.
I wasn't being funny. That's where I'm going. Where is it?
It's several miles outside of town. If you don't have a horse... Danny! Have a horse saddled for our guest.
Thanks. can see it in your face. You're just like Mary. You're her sister Anna.
Then you're Gary. I'd never have thought you'd have had the courage to return here. You haven't changed in the least since... You haven't changed in the least, only now it doesn't matter.
Wait, please. Anna, please stay a minute. You're the only...
You listen to me. The Murrays, Dorothy, Mary. They're all dead because of you.
Come on, I'll take you home.
Excuse me for the hurry. I have to open the store, you see. Want a bite to eat?
No, but if you don't mind, I'll have a seat.
Sure, sit down. Let's start the whole story. Afterwards, we sold the farm. Didn't get much of a price for it. Who wanted it after the fire? We did our best. The trouble was, you weren't around to help. If you weren't your part of the money.
Who's the fellow that owns it now?
Same man who just about bought out everyone. Ackenbar.
The fire, since that day, does anybody talk any more about it?
But I don't. Why? Has anyone told you anything?
You're the only people I've talked to about it.
Well, it's better for us if you aren't seen here. Right, Jonathan?
Come on, Anna, don't exaggerate. You had to excuse her. She's a woman. But it's a point to consider. You know, we're merchants, and it wouldn't be too good if anybody...
Yeah, sure. It's all right. You don't have to worry.
There's a customer out there. Got to wait on him. So long, Gary. And man to man, if you left this part of the country, you'd be doing right.
Sure, just between us men, eh? You're so much like her. How old are you? I reckon you're the age she was when... You think the money's the reason why I came back here?
You came back, I don't know what to think.
Oh, well, now all told, that makes $30.
Afternoon, Mr. Jonathan.
Mm-hmm. There's your change.
Yeah, there's only one thing left to do. Gonna raise my prices, too.
Well, Louise, what do you have? Another pound of sugar?
Well, it looks like hard work there. I'll give you a hand if you like. And it ain't gonna cost you 1 penny either.
And what do you want for it, the medal? Good to be out, ain't it? How many years did you do?
Just what the hell do you mean?
I got him, too. Did a lot of time in the punishment cell. Mine are a little harder to see after 10 years, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, but then...
I know why you got sent up. Don't be surprised. You see, Murray told me the whole story.
You know old Murray?
Huh?
Were you here when they all got killed?
Yep, why?
Do you know how the fire began?
You got a little time to kill?
Well, it seems that's the only thing I got to my name these days.
It was kind of strange. Why didn't the sheep herders stay and fight the fire instead of all three riding to town for help and claiming the fire started in the stables? The stables in these parts are always built downwind of the main house. I went to look and I saw the stables were burnt less than anything else. I was sorry for old Murray. He was the only one who stood up against Acumbar. That's why we were friends.
And the sheep herders?
Ha! The three Santa Maria brothers? They're well off now. They got a nice ranch, raise cattle for the benefactor Acumbar.
Hard ride, Yankee? Where'd you go? Don't try nothing. There's no sheriffs or women here. So come on, talk.
He's got a terrible thirst. That's why he can't answer.
Sure, after all those miles the man rode.
But we stopped him from drinking. You think maybe we should,
Why, sure. Come on, boys. A refreshing drink will help him to talk.
Well, I'll be danged now. The critter won't even drink water.
Wait a minute. He's thirsty. All right, where'd you go?
Let him get sobered up a bit, Clark.
Yeah, but I don't think he wants to.
Well, help the man. All right, talk. Come on now.
He asked me, the fellow's about to faint.
Hey, maybe we should get him a glass of water, huh?
You're faking, mister. Talk. Talk. He's faking. Loosen his tongue. Fainted like a woman. Let's go. We'll ask him again tomorrow.
Hurting me. Let go of me, will you? What are you trying to do? Are you crazy? Don't you understand? You ain't well. You see, you should lie still.
Make me lie still. Just try to.
You like her?
Who is she?
A legend in these parts. She was my mother, and the whole territory was in love with her. Oh, she made men go out of their minds. Of course, that was because she was the only woman here.
Well, she must have had quite a lot of fun.
All kidding aside, she could have been rolling in a sea of gold dust. And she could have left that sea of gold to Rosie. But everybody took advantage of her. Because poor mother was a mite generous. You know, I saved the saloon from going bankrupt. Men are snakes, sidewinders, every one of them. And you, Rosie, now you just keep that in mind. The only thing in the world that counts is money. Lots of it.
Funny all you can think of, Rosie.
You'll admit that it appeals to you, too. If you're honest.
Oh, I'm not against money, I suppose.
You know something, Gary? We could work together, us two.
Save it, Rosie. Don't make trouble.
I see you're as stubborn as a mule. You're a snake, sidewinder. Oh, a viper, Gary.
Okay, Ivy, come on in. Your room is free. Go ahead and do the washing.
Since when does Ivy wash in here?
Have a little look outside, and you'll see a stage. And there's a seat on it for you, all paid. It'll be leaving in 10 minutes.
Well, I see you've been thinking. You buy the ticket with your own money?
Here, fella, put it on. Move.
Am I wrong? Could it be you're in love? Come on, Danny, you shouldn't let jealousy bother you. You're a big boy now.
If you were armed, I would. Someday you're gonna end up with a bullet in your head. All right, friend, come on. Let's go.
You sure you can't make this in 2 days? I'm sorry about that, mister.
Hey, Rick. How long you gonna be? Fella here's impatient.
Leave in 5 minutes.
Do me a favor, Cal. Could you get me down that box?
Sure thing.
I'm sorry, mister.
I have to get there by tomorrow.
Seats are all taken.
Couldn't you?
Let him on. He can take my seat. I ain't going no place.
Oh, yeah, that's what you
I
think.
guess that's everything.
Fuck you.
Yeah?
Hey, let me go! What do you think you're doing? Let go of me! No!
Come on.
No!
Give me a little
Oh, no! Please! Please! No,
What's
no,
the
please!
roll, huh?
Let me go!
Come on,
Let me go!
Come on, go. Look this. Come on.
You brute! Stop it!
Come
Let
on.
go!
Hold it. What gives you the right to push him around?
He was a good friend of mine, mister. It's almost like we was brothers, see?
It wouldn't surprise me. Come on now, let's go.
Guess you didn't hear what he said.
Of course he didn't hear. He still got a pail of water in his ear.
What's the matter? Want the cigar? Here. All right, then.
I warn you, next time I'll shoot you. But not in the head, in the belly, see? You want to scream from the pain. Driver, let him have your rifle. You heard what I said? Well, come on, throw the gun down. Give it to him.
It ain't loaded.
Then go ahead and load it.
Pigs and rats. No, one rat and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pigs.
Son of a...
That's why I don't like to carry a gun.
All right, it was self-defense. But I'm telling you anyway. Either you get out of town or I'm going to arrest you.
Do you mind if I ask you just why I gotta leave?
I'll be square with you, Gary Hamilton. Now, the first thing is, what's the use of going and digging up what you're after?
You know the burning down of the Murray's house was no accident as well as me. Who started the fire? Was there ever a trial? Was anybody convicted?
Staying will only mean trouble for you, that's for sure. However, if you want to stay, well, that's your affair. I won't arrest you. But there's one thing I want you to do. I don't like tramps, so find yourself a job.
All right.
Say, you're near as good as me. Seems I did the right thing by hiring you.
Thanks.
Where'd you learn about shooting?
Cavalry.
So did I. I fought at Chattanooga.
I did too.
What outfit were you in?
6th Regiment.
Are you sure? I don't remember no 6th Cavalry Chattanooga.
There wasn't on the Confederate side, but I was on the Union side.
Well, what do you know? Say, I wonder if we might have shot at each other.
I don't think so. Because if I'd been shooting at you, you wouldn't have been here today.
Hey, you just go on taking that, boy. We got a client.
What do you want?
The right front hoof.
Yeah. It fits the hoof just fine.
Listen.
Huh?
You don't know what kind of man Akbar is. Now, he ain't gonna let pass by what you did this morning, and... I mean, Akbar ain't no friend of mine either. Now, if you were to...
Teach you how to handle a gun, Danny? No. Just forget what I did.
Careful. Can't you see she's in pain? Easy there. It will be all right. Daisy, you're a marvelous horse. Yes, yes, easy. That's good. Come on. Now, relax, Daisy. It doesn't bother me to see a horse with a broken leg while shooting, that's all. But a horse giving birth, I can't bear to watch the pain.
Hey, where you going, Heavy? She's just coming around now. There she is. Hey! How about this one, Stormy?
Firebird.
Oh,
Fire cloud,
Hey, boss, dynamite.
No,
please.
Your name has got to be worthy of my son. I'm going to call you Big Prince.
Oh, that's good.
Here's a toast, boys.
Hey, boss. Town councilor's here.
Who is he?
His name is Gary Hamilton. That's how he's on the hotel register.
His name is Gary Hamilton. That information is worthless to me. His name doesn't mean anything. I want to find out exactly why he's in Paso Bravo, a man who can kill 6 men in one gun battle. I want to know what is in his mind, what he is hiding, Counselor.
Down. It ain't so easy just to go up to this Gary and ask what's in his mind.
I don't pay good money for excuses. I want information.
Down.
I might have killed you. That wasn't very smart.
Didn't you say you never carried a weapon?
I began to think a bit differently. Why are you here?
What's going on there? What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing at all. It's all right.
See you at 7 then.
Well then,
Now I know what you're looking for in Paso Bravo. But you're crazy. Don't you see what you're up against?
that what you came here to tell me, Rosie?
That field counselor was talking to me tonight. He asked for information about you.
There's a new face in town. It's the duty of a town official to stay informed.
Just tell me you'll leave town tomorrow, and I'll come too.
Chose the wrong man, Rosie. Your offer is real nice. Only I'm staying here.
Right, mister. I think I'll just go and tell Akambar who you are and what you're here for.
Fine. Akambar will pay good money.
But don't you see Akambar's too big? The man owns everyone. Maybe he already found out who you are. Hear that? His men just rode in. They make a sport of killing others. A man looks the wrong way at them, so they shoot. Just plain killers, plain killers. That's all they know how to do.
Yeah, that's sort of thing.
Hey, have a little respect now. I mean, we're guests here tonight. Anyway, it gets our little friend here nervous.
Just take it easy now, Danny. Mr. Akambar ain't going to be too pleased when he finds out that a wicked boy like you wanted to hurt his son, eh?
But I always thought you looked sort of like a woman, not a boy. Right, Paquito?
Siempre una mujer, Jose.
You look a bit pale. Now, Danny, we remembered you when we were in Tucson. And I want you to know that we got you a present.
6 against 1. Who do you think you are? Get out of here. Come on, all of you. Move.
It happened all because of you, Rosie. You left a little boy without his mother. Poor little thing was kind of nervous. Wanted to pull a gun. By the way, where were you, Rosie?
You're walking on thin ice, Jose, so take it slow. And you can't count on your father to protect you forever. Don't forget that.
He's a great man, isn't he, my father? All right, Rosie. We had our fun for tonight. You should learn to appreciate presents when you get them.
They are meant for the years of Asuncion.
Filthy dog.
You know, you're quite a woman, Rosie.
Out! Get out! Go back to your halls, you filthy dog.
Might just be lucky and kill one. But what then?
You should have got here earlier. Too bad I could have presented you to the brothers. The Santa Marias. They just got in tonight.
The Santa Marias? You mean they were here? I've got to have a horse standing in pronto.
You should not drink so much whiskey, my son. Come along now. That's it. Go on. Now throw it all up. There, good. If you could only learn.
Any false moves and I'll cut you down. You come back here into the room. Come on. All right, Mama, you and the girl over by the window. You sit down. I want to know just one thing. Was it Akambar that gave you the money to set fire to the Murray's house?
I loved Murray. That accident was a real tragedy. We prayed all night, senor. I even wept. ¿Verdad, mamita?
Sí, that is true, senor.
Did you pray all night long for Akambar to give you this ranch as a reward?
Please, let's go, senor.
Tell the truth, then. Were you working for Akambar?
No. You're wrong, senor. Let the kid go.
Quiet.
Akambar told us to tell him when they...
Talk faster. I'm waiting. Well, go on.
He said to tell him when they gone to bed. And not to go back to the rancho.
To make sure nobody lived, you blocked the doors. Ain't that right?
No, I promise. No. We were supposed to just tell him...
You forced me to do it, Jesus. I swear upon the body of my brother, you will pay for this gringo. Acombar will spit on your carcass. Then I will throw you to my dogs.
Madre de Dios.
Fire! Fire!
He's down there. Let's get him. Let's go. Yo, come on.
And what then? I made sure. One kept quiet, senor. I stabbed him in the belly.
What do I care about him? What about the gringo? Tell me. Is the gringo dead? Answer. I want to know.
Adios, Papa. I am going. They're waiting for me.
My boy, have all the fun you want. As long as I'm here, you mustn't worry. The world belongs to a boy like that. He's a prince.
If that gringo has a woman, take her. Then you'll trap him.
Oh, Padron. I would say your son is almost brilliant.
He is brilliant, you bungling peon.
It was a wonderful idea. If it works, our troubles are over.
Tell me then. Don't make me lose any more time.
Una mujer. A woman. Maybe I think there is a woman, Padron.
Come in and look around if you'd like. Why are you doing this? What do you want here?
Calm down, senor. We are just looking around a little.
Mind if I ask you? Paquito.
Look who is here. A pleasure as always for me, Miss Anna. Hey, brother, say hello to Anna. We came here especially because of you, Miss Anna. Am I right, brother?
Si. To pay a visit.
What have we done to you? Nothing. What's this about, then?
You know what? That was a real tragedy when the Murray's ranch burned down. Huh? You see what happens? Who knows where fires can start? But you got no cause to be worried. Much.
That fire was it. Then you set fire to dirty killers, murderers!
Now just be quiet, Miss Anna. You're coming with us. Don't worry. You're under the protection of Acombar.
But what did I do to Acombar?
You? Tell me, what could you do? Acombar wants Gary Hamilton. Send them to us, or you won't see your wife again. And do it pronto. Acombar's impatient. Vamos.
But I don't know where to find Gary, or even where to look for him.
Coward, you knew perfectly well it wasn't an accident. You never said anything. Coward! I hate you! I hate you!
You're worn out, piano. Always the same old repertory. These sad songs make for a bad effect. They make me drink too much. Hey, Danny. You leaving?
I'm just gonna get some air, is all.
Yeah, you do that. Think they have the world in their hands because they have a pistol on.
Here's one for you, Rosie.
All right, come on, storekeep.
Hold it.
Are you sure? But I mean dead sure.
As sure as I am that the sun will rise. Her name's Asuncion. I know she lives north of town. And what's more, I know how to find the place. Jose's always up there at night. There's a small escort, 2 or 3 men at the most, no more.
But if it were done right, you know, it might just work. But I have to have a good horse.
Sure.
Now you tell me how to get there.
Now, come on, mister. I got a stake in this, too. So what's my share of this adventure?
Whatever you want, Danny.
Just simmer down, storekeeper. This here's between us two.
Fine, come along. If you think you got to. No mistakes, though. Do just what I say.
I tell you, you can count on me.
Such a handsome man you are.
Pedro! Pedro! What are you doing? Trying to drink the well dry?
Stay a little longer. Why must you always run away?
You know what I'll do? I'll marry you. That way we'll have all the time in the world.
Why, you... Go on, get out! Get out, you pick...
Easy, Jose.
Come on, you're leaving.
A real nice present, huh, girl? Think I'll take 'em along. As a reminder.
Girls, quick, come here. Look.
Don't worry, I ain't armed. Where's your boss? I want to speak to him.
My boss has been waiting to meet you, gringo. It's all right, boys. Come on.
Come on, girls.
Wait right here. Here I am, gringo. Now you know Acomba. I hear you are after me for some reason. Tell me, did you imagine just how I would look, or am I much different?
What difference is there? You imagine the filthy smell of a rat. What's the difference when you run across one? It smells filthy any way you look at it.
Either you have courage, or you've got no brains in your head. If you don't care about your own life, you'd better worry about that woman. You could cause great harm to her.
Don't Jose's. I'm going to break every bone in your body.
No, wait! Don't touch him! Don't touch him! How's my son?
4 bodies are lying in a nice straight line in the cemetery at Paso Bravo. But the two of us, we're here. We're alive. Well, there's a few little things that have to be settled between the two of us. There's no cause for anyone else to get involved.
But how's my son Jackie? Tell me, gringo.
You can get him back, but only if you don't get any foolish ideas.
Better think a moment on it. I'm serious. You could get out of this dirty mess if you wanted to. Save yourself from getting killed. Set me loose.
I thought I told you to keep your dirty mouth shut.
Come on, Danny. You shouldn't be so scared by words. I mean, just think about this Hamilton. Now, what do you owe him? Nothing, do you? Now, I'm your prisoner. But if you set me free, my father would give you a reward. Just think how much I mean to him. I'll get you a pile of gold.
You always buy everything, don't you? Well, you're not buying me.
You're not only a woman, you're an idiot. Why, you spineless thing, go crawl in a hole. You're a slave, you know, Danny. You're a peon to Hamilton. What kind of reward do you think he'll give you? Come on, set me free. I order you.
I'm the one who orders here, boy, see?
Shut up! You don't order anything. A slave, that's what you are. You're nothing but a weak cow. You're nothing!
You shouldn't have done that now.
Danny! Kill the boy. Damn idiot.
Give me a drink. Worse than paraffin. Did you position the rest of the men?
Planned it just right. That Jasper's in for a surprise. He couldn't escape that ambush if he was invisible.
Keep your voice down.
Hey, the sun's rising.
The signal. Good. He's here. Drop your gun. Did you hear what I said? No guns, because Jose might get hurt. Get me first, I want Jose, and then we go get Hamilton. Come on. I thought we agreed to that when we made the deal, Hamilton.
And it was part of the deal, if you'll recall, that just the two of us would meet, so why the four men?
I'm a little old. And Jose, where is he?
About half a mile out that way, there's a cave in the rocks. Jose will be there.
Why isn't he here with you?
Don't worry. You'll find him in the cave.
The ambush will get rid of him, men. Come on, I want to see how Jose is.
All right, they'll be after us before you know it.
Hey, get up. Who is this?
He's from Rosie's saloon.
Paul's drunk himself stiff. We'll take care of him later.
My son is dead. They murdered my son! A gun. I want a pistol. Give me a pistol. Do you hear me, you idiot? Give me a pistol. I said I want a pistol.
But you said to leave him behind.
Then get me a pistol.
Get me that gringo. I'll pay $1,000 to the man who returns with his head. I want to see it cut off and stuck on a pole.
Get up in the rocks!
While you have a chance.
Better wait for the others.
Are you crazy? Why give anyone else a cut? Sooner it's over, less people we have to share with.
That's twice now you've risked your own life helping me. And I just
You what?
treat you like you were nothing but...
Nothing but a murderer?
No, you have it all wrong, really. It's just when anyone goes to prison, well...
You're mistaken. No one ever goes to prison. They're sent there.
But I must say, I don't see... Say, were you really drunk the afternoon it took place?
Very drunk.
Mary never stopped waiting for you to come back. And she kept on loving you. I was always sure you were a devil, but that's because I didn't know the devil. You ought to forget him, I used to say. I was silly and shocking, but worse, I was cruel and vicious. Forgive me, will you, Gary?
Don't worry, I'm sure it didn't bother Mary.
Don't you recognize him? It's your little Danny. It won't be long before we bring in the other.
You haven't got one chance in a million, long legs. Tell you what, we got nothing against the girl. Come on out, and I promise you won't be hurt. There he is.
Leave him to me. He's worth $1,000.
Thirsty? Here's some water. Only $1.
Why'd you save us?
Why? Well, because you're a good customer and Hackenbauer's men ain't, that's why. Gotta keep good relations with the clients. Afraid I'll have to charge you $3.
I don't know what to say, Gary.
You don't have to say anything. And don't worry about her. All she needs is a few days' rest.
But Gary, he'll be coming back, and it'll be worse than before.
No, this time we don't have to sit and wait for it. Make sure she's okay. Be seeing you.
I've been thinking, Aenar, what if we just packed up and got out of Paso Bravo? We could start over. I've got friends in Missouri. They'd help us out.
I don't want to go away.
But we're crazy to stay here, don't you see? Won't you forgive me, Aenar? I want to make up for it. Tell me what to do. Whatever you like.
Hey. Bicara! Hey, it's Gary! Sheriff, come here a minute! Thought you were in hell. Devil let you go?
I was just going now to see the devil. I'm gonna cut Achenbar's pretty little horns.
You mean you're going out there all alone? But you're local.
There are two of us, though. Both local.
Oh, you hear that, Sheriff? There's two.
I'd like the both of you in a pokey if it was up to me.
See, even the sheriff thinks you're crazy.
Many thanks for your opinion.
Saddle up, Zeke. Bring some extra ammo.
Mike, that's what I like to see. All right, now this for you. 2 and 2. Wait a second. But why don't I come too? I can handle a gun a lot better than most people. Yeah, that'll make 5 of us. Wait for me. I'll get my horse.
Now wait just a minute, all of you. Hold on. Have you looked in my saloon? Danny's in there, and it's your fault, mister. Blasted full of holes. A pretty way for a boy to die, ain't it?
You have my sympathies, Rosie.
Thanks, mister. But your sympathies ain't worth a damn. The only thing that interests you is your vendetta.
No, you're wrong. It's a lot more than a vendetta, Rosie.
Go ahead, fine. Go ahead and get yourself killed, too. Fine, fine.
Patrick O'Reilly's off to the battle, me boys.
Do you mind if I come along, too?
All told, there's 6.
Who are they?
We'll just be firing targets if we ride straight in.
One killer, a witless deputy, an old sheriff and a poor peddler. And 2 idiot store owners.
Achenbar! We'll give you a chance to surrender.
Hey, Padron, shall we rout the army now? No, no risks. We'll remain right here. When they try to make a dash through the courtyard, they'll be sitting ducks.
We can't make it through there. It's suicide, that's all.
Hey, you see those horses? That might just be a way.
Huh?
Wait here.
Shoot, you idiot!
anyone make it?
You dumbbells, you've let them all get into the courtyard. Now we'll have to flush them out. So get out there and do it.
Shall we go out the front door?
By the front door, yes. Where else? Get going, you'll be covered.
All right, Joe. Collins. You, Andy, come on. Let's go.
There they are, Sheriff.
Yeah, Jonathan. I see them too. Hey, boss, I don't see no one.
Well, look around then, you idiot.
Oh boy, got mine. Got him right here.
You dumb halfwit, get out!
Cover me. Yeah, go.
Clumsy idiots, they're getting much too close.
But I hit one of them, boss.
But not the right man, idiot.
Of all the saints. No, I seen it all.
Get bandaged whiskey. You all Jose's?
Is it really true Jose's been killed?
Yeah.
Well, then maybe Acombar will let us go.
To his health. He didn't live long, but he lived good. Poor kid.
Watch out! Where's that bombing?
Right around the corner.
Hold your fire a moment, all of you. Hold your fire. Acombar! Acombar! I'm calling you. Can you hear? We got you surrounded. Surrender! I promise you a fair trial, but that's all. It's your last chance.
Listen to me, Mr. Sheriff. I swear I'll make you regret the hour you were born. Before the day is over, I'm going to burn both you and your companions alive.
Well, no, I don't think so, Acombar.
Who spoke there?
I did, Acombar. Jonathan Sheridan.
Storekeeper, you should have remained behind your counter. Show your face!
You're finished with killing people, do you hear, Acombar?
Show your face!
No, don't move, Jonathan.
Well, I'm waiting, store clerk. Show your face.
Imagine that, calling me a clerk.
Hey, hurry up, honey. You're a little too slow.
Hey, aquí.
You missed, you idiot.
He ducked awful fast, though.
The other window.
He's trapped now.
Keep your eyes on the terrace. You must be ready, men. In just one moment, he will be very dead.
Hey! Hey!
You traitor!
I saw it. It was Akbar did it.
Sheriff Donovan, listen!
I hear you.
Akbar is crazy. Don't shoot anymore.
Stick your hands over your heads and come out. Leave your weapons inside there.
That's impossible, cause Akbar is sitting upstairs. He would pick us off from there.
Well, there's nothing I can do then. Stay in there.
You coward.
That fireplace. There's no cover there. You've got too many mirrors. I can see you plain as daylight. Yeah, a little bit high, friend. Aimed at the stove and the bullet ricocheted next to your head. Let's see what happens if I try aiming a bit lower. Oh, that table's no good as cover, Akbar. Next bullet's going right through your head if you're not careful. You better duck. Seems you really like to admire yourself, because you sure got plenty of mirrors there. No, Akbar, don't try. It's hopeless. You've got too many. Keep your eyes on the stove, Akbar. No, don't try to escape, Akbar. You're never gonna make it.
Hamilton, listen, No more, I surrender! Please don't shoot! I'm surrendering to you! Do you hear, Gringo? I'm all through! I'm surrendering!
It's a bit late, Akbar. You should have been thinking about it 4 years ago. The night you burned Murray's house, think of that night and the name Hamilton. And you'll remember my wife and daughter were in that house. It's a fine oil lamp there. Know what's inside? Fire! The fire you like to play with.
No, Gary! Not that, no!
Help me! Help! Please, someone help! No! Please, no! No! Help! Don't let me die like this! No! No! No!
Buena suerte, diablo cojo.
What did she say?
She said, best of luck to the devil who's crippled.
All right, take these varmints into town.
Morning. Top of the morning to you.
Sheriff, how are you this
Counselor?
morning? Huh? Good morning, Counselor. You're looking fine.
Good morning, Sheriff. Hope you don't mind if I leave this gear with you. The truth of the matter is, politics and me...
Yeah, I understand. Leave it with me.
Be seeing you, Rosie.
You're hopeless, boy. You really got a thing for the ladies.
True. But Paso Bravo's a bit too small to have 3 at once.
3?
You've forgotten Mary. You know. My wife.
I know what you mean.
Chi mai sarà quel cowboy? Chi cercherà, cosa vorrà? Ha il volto contratto, sconvolto. Quale dramma celato ha nel cuore? Un Winchester in pugna già pronto quando verrà. Ora per chi lo tradì, altra legge per lui non c'è, nulla lo fermerà quando quell'ora verrà. Ora si sa quel cowboy cosa nel cuore e dove andrà. La resa d'un conto sospeso fa sovravo al tramonto sarà. Un Winchester in pugna già pronto quando